ads. Thank you, April. Thank you. But everybody's doing a great job. Everybody does a great job. Oh, well, hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. All right, well, hello, everybody, once again. Maybe if you didn't hear me. But how's everybody doing? What's up? What's up, everybody? Can you? Yeah, guys. There's always ad blockers. Brandon, what's up? How we doing? Nixon 5. Nixon 5 is looking very likely, guys. Alan Page, good day, good day. Amanda, what's up? Kokum, Danielle, hello. Brandon, what is up, my friend? Draga Pro, pleasure to see you as well. Judy, hello. Greenie.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Rocka Lily, what's up? What's up, Barbara? Amanda, I did get a haircut yesterday, 2 days ago. Joe, what's up? What's up? Good morning, Tracy. Good morning, LJ. What's up, Danny? How's it, Ralph? It's going. It's going. Happy Meatball Thursday, Mark. Is that a thing? Meatball Thursday? Black Beauty, I'm doing wonderful. How about yourself? How are you doing? Robert, thank you. Yeah, I've no hats on today. No hats on today. Good to see you as well, Barbara. Always a pleasure. Judy, Miss Princess, if you're in here, hello, hello. They shouldn't. Yeah, they should not have been throwing eggs at Wemby. I am doing well. It's hot, 108 degrees. Jeez, man, 108 degrees is pretty crazy. Kelly Smith, what's up? Why Run, what up? How is it? Gary, same place as always, my friend. Same place as always. What do you think of the podcast? It is what it is with Cam. See, Barn, I'm not sure if I've listened to it. Nicholas, tell Charles to dance for the live stream. I'll see what I can do. Greenie, hello. I know, Brandon. He's in a good mood today. He's very happy. Oh, Mary, I'm doing wonderful. How about yourself? It's good to see you as well, Mary. I know. Meatball Thursday is awesome. Joe, is that a thing? You guys do Meatball Thursday? Hello. Hello, everybody. Oh, of course, Black Beauty. I'm glad you're doing well. Who puts the episodes on the... Oh, I'm not sure. Good morning, seniors. Good morning, Miss Princess. Yes, there you are. See, I got you this time. Taylor Swift brought the Knicks good luck, unlike Trump. Brandon Kuhn, that is what people are saying now. They're attributing it to Swift. 90 degrees in Philly, man. It's a hot one today, guys. Hot one. It's Thursday. It's Thursday, chats. Sports don't have luck. Pokey, well, you're probably right. Lori, what's up? Amanda, it looks like Charles is dying to talk to the chat about something. I'm not. Is that what it looks like to you guys? He said nope. Actually, sorry to burst your guys' bubble. Good morning, Obscurus. How's it going? Marion. What's up? How do you blow a 29-point third quarter lead? You have a guy named De'Aaron Fox on your team. Tell Charles Black Beauty says, I'm sure Charles is having a great day. And he gave me a look, but I think he acknowledged it, Black Beauty. Thank you, Miss Princess. So are you. Let's see. Yeah, guys, I know I'm sure he's, yeah, I know, Amanda, right? It's crazy. Charles giving you guys the cold shoulder right now. Krista, what's up? What's up, bro? Good morning from Puerto Peñasco, Senora, Mexico. Hey, Luis, Mexico, South Africa, here in like an hour and a half. Pretty exciting. Let's go, Mexico. LJ. Oh, Joe, that's so nice of you to ask. How's my mom doing? She's doing wonderful. She's doing very good. She is just hanging out back in Denko right now. Has Charles thanked Danhausen for the Knicks winning? I don't think so. It was so funny. Taylor Swift was front row and Scooter Braun was like 6 rows behind her. Brandon, yeah, I know. That's ironic, right? Yeah. not a great visual for Mr. Scooter. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking, Mary Kim. I'm glad you're doing well. Black Beauty, I'm trying. Kelly Smith, what's up? What's up? I was curious. I know. I'm not sure why. We'll see. We'll see. I'll try to cheer him up. Celebs sure do up. They do show up at the Knicks game, Brandon. Yeah, I think there's no question now between the Lakers and the Knicks. It's pretty undisputed now, I think. Charles has peanuts or candy. Looks like he's got hot tamales. Hot tamales are good. Go Mexico seniors. Yep. Let's go, guys. First game of the World Cup. Very exciting. Sparta. Will I be following FIFA? Yes, Amanda. I try to. I usually am a homer for Italy, but they did not make it. But I did get a killer deal on a Italian national team jersey. Got it for 15 bucks on sale, off 100. Just pretty good deal. Can we get a fit check, Tracy? I'm wearing a Uniqlo shirt, some Dickies pants, and Kith Adidas shoes. No hat surprisingly today. Cashew, unless my name is Talia, then it is not. Amanda, I love hot tamales. I like hot tamales. Jeremiah, I suck. Oh, well, you're amazing. Let's see. It's 92 in Delaware. God dang, it's hot over there on the East Coast. Let's see. Slate, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, great deal, right? Right, guys? That was a pretty sick deal. I was happy I got that. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you. Oh, Pokey, something wrong with your cat? That's not good. Fine, he's fine. Thank you, Pokey. How do you know the jersey's real? I got it off Dick's, so I'm assuming it's real. I'd hope it's real. But I mean, even if it's not, 15 bucks is a pretty good deal. J-Dude. Yeah, guys, if you want, if your team did, if your country didn't make it, they might still have jerseys made. Good morning, Amber. Good morning, also from LA, Amber. Go Knicks. There you go. It's hot in Boston. Dang, so East Coast getting a little heat wave. But a hot tamale. Oh, Greeny, that's diabolical. That's a diabolical thing to do. Oh, Sam, thank you. I hope you have a great day as well. Anything I'm looking forward to discussing today? I'm excited to hear what people have to say about everything, guys. I'm very excited. Your cat has so many brains, Pokey. Okay. Well, you might want to get that checked out. I think he's only supposed to have one. Pokey's cat celebrating Pride Month, Greeny. Hot tamales are so hot, good, but too much sugar. I'm a big fan of Mike. I like Mike and Ike's more. He a cat. Heat index is 100 in Muggy Slate. Where are you at? That sounds like some DC weather. Happy Thursday, Val. Greetings from Barcelona. You're in Barcelona, Val? That sounds like a good time. Are you there just for vacation? Pokey, where were you yesterday? I thought the world ended. Dude, Robert, always miss him. Charles Barkley and Shaq said Spurs was playing just not to lose and was playing the stupidest basketball he's ever seen. They just had such a big lead that I feel like they kind of taking the foot off the gas and kind of fell back a little bit. I thought you said you were gonna make Charles dance staying there like he's texting and Nicholas. I mean, if Charles wants to bust a move, he can bust a move, but seems unlikely. FIFA news, please, Amber. I don't know. I mean, all I got for you is that the first game is here in like an hour and 20 minutes. Mexico, South Africa. Greeny. Thank you. Tracy, you're the goat. Where am I watching the UFC event at it Sunday? I think the Cosm, Brandon. Gotta celebrate. Gotta watch a great card. I'm very excited for it. It's gonna be a good weekend. It's gonna be a very, very exciting weekend, guys. Do you guys have any fun weekend plans? I won't be talking with you guys tomorrow, but if you do, I'd love to hear them. Joe, thank you for getting my back, man. Yeah, appreciate you, Joe. Man, wouldn't that be something, huh? Going out to DC. It's the motherland. Go Nationals, by the way. Working, but making sure I see what you guys have going on. P. Jones, oh, well, thank you for popping in. Good morning/hello. Good morning/hello to you, Tiffany. It's hot, 96 in upstate South Carolina. Jesus, guys, you guys are going through it over there. Let's see how hot it is here. Right now it is 73. 73. So it's pretty nice out. Not definitely nowhere near as hot as what you guys are dealing with. I'm gonna play Saturday night and a family. I'm going to a play. Oh, Amanda, what play are you going to? Veronica, what's up? What's up? How are you doing? Going to a local baseball game this weekend, Tracy? Like a college game or like your AAA, something like that? You'll be watching Game 5 in San Antonio Saturday night, Brandon? Oh my goodness, that'll be so fun. Are you going to the game or are you just going like around? Veronica, what's up? What happened behind my back? I don't know. I don't have eyes in the back of my head. I'm not sure. Did the Netherlands make the World Cup? I think they did, Larry. I think they did. But of course, freaking Italy doesn't make for the second consecutive year, man. It's crazy. We were headed to DC for this weekend, but realized the UFC fight is this week. Greeny, I mean, it's going to be a good. The fights will be good. How you feel about the fact that it's at the White House is up in the air for you. But I mean, I think the fight's going to be great. Feeling like 100. Oh, in Miami. Black Peter, are you in Miami? Dang, that's awesome. The NBA game wasn't interesting. The NBA game wasn't interesting. The win surprised me. Yeah, true. Honestly, I mean, biggest comeback in NBA history or finals history. Ripped on Taylor. Go hit the thumbs up, Mary. Exactly. Taking the Huskies to Lake Arrowhead. Oh, I love Lake Arrowhead, Krista. The play is called The Fool and is comedic retelling of Shakespeare's King Lear. Oh, Amanda, that sounds like fun. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate you. I won't be in San Antonio. The game will be in San Antonio. Oh, Brandon. Okay, I got you. Yes, definitely going to be watching that Saturday night, though. It's going to be a good one. Is Charles going to see Rush Saturday night? Is Charles going to see Rush Saturday night? Charles is not going to see Rush Saturday night. Game 5, guess. Come on. That was his words. I mean, Victor Wembanyama might even show up. He might be.
What world are we living in?
Might be an easy one. Victor Wembanyama might be concussed now from getting smacked in the head.
That's not going to happen.
Feeling like 31 here in Detroit. Dang, that'd be cold, no? Yeah, Chris, I did too. I'd be like, that'd be crazy. I'm going to a minor league game. Okay, Tracy, minor league games are fun. When I'd go visit my grandparents in New Mexico, we'd go to the Albuquerque Isotopes, which is the AAA team for the Rockies. And those games were always fun. Go Topes. Nicholas, Nicholas, at the end of the day, anything in between it is going to be whatever it is, but I think the fights are going to be great. It's a great card. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm very excited for the fights. Are you going to do anything special for it, Devin?
I don't do anything special.
Just go out? No?
I'm going to watch them. I mean, I wish it wasn't on
Yeah, that's the one part of it, I think. But I mean, with the finals on Saturday night, it's going to be a good sports weekend.
I might go to a barbecue, actually.
That'll be fun. Yeah, a little celebrate America's birthday, grill up some dogs. Are you going to talk about Nicholas? What are you referring to? Charles is a scalper. I just got something thrown at me, guys. That was actually a perfect throw. It was a perfect throw. You passing notes now? Passing notes over here. You guys see that? There's an instant replay of that. There's just, I'm assuming just going to be nothing on this. Wow. Very exciting. Nice, Eric. Real classy, man. Real classy, dude. Feel like a big guy? It would be. I mean, instant guys, I thought it was going to be like a message or something. No. Now we're throwing notes. All right. Right in the breadbasket there. I don't even know what he's doing over there. He's acting like he's working. Then next thing I know, as soon as I look down, he's gonna throw something else at me. I'm sure it will be, but they said the same thing about Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. Okay, well, Nicholas, it's not apples to oranges. You know, that was boxing. That was also a humongous age gap. These are actually good, like, and there's title fights. You know. Brandon, at least you didn't throw eggs at me. Good point, Brandon. Thank you. Most of the UFC cards are foreign. Jamie, there's a lot of it's usually like an American fighting somebody not from here for the card. See, that was an awful throw, and I saw you do it. That was. See, I knew you were waiting for it. See, guys, this is just immature. Eric, you know, are you just upset that Fry Fest has a mid lineup? What? Fry Fest? No. I was just wanting to come talk. I was trying to.
That one actually had a note.
Did it actually? I don't know where it went. Yeah, I guess it is. Guys, Eric is. Wait, Eric, are you coming to Fry Fest? Or you're going to?
Fest?
Yeah, Fry Fest.
French Fry Fest, July
Yeah.
11th.
Yeah.
Katie will be in the building.
Yeah, but are you gonna come or are you ditching to go to the All-Star game?
You can't go without me.
So yeah, we're going with Eric, Mr. Wilson, to Fry Fest, guys.
French Fry Fest. I got French fry hookups too, baby.
You got tendy hookups, you got French fry hookups.
Connects and the French Fry Connects.
Tell Eric I love his cool mustache. Okay.
Oh, thank you. Who said that?
Who do you think?
Brandon?
Yeah.
My boy.
Yeah. Tiffany, I do not know when Tawanda's coming back.
Tawanda doesn't work for us anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah, Eric's kidding. Eric's
She's
kidding.
enjoying her vacation so much. She's, who knows?
Going on vacation soon.
You are? Where are you going?
Vietnam.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Exotic.
Going to Nam. Can you please ask Eric if he has ever seen/heard of the Amazing Digital Circus? Have you ever heard of the Amazing Digital Circus?
No.
He is not, Amanda. Guys, get your Eric questions in.
Okay. I got some time.
Joe says Eric lives in Fry World.
Yeah.
What's your top fry?
In LA?
Yeah.
You know, I gotta say, top fry I've ever had in my life, Italy.
Really?
I don't know what it is about Italy, but the potatoes over there, the roasted potatoes, the French fries, the potato chips, all top notch.
Dude, you gotta stay, bro. This angle is just like the
I
top
love it.
of your
It's
eye.
perfect.
It's just your eyes.
Just the mustache.
Who is your pick for the Stanley Cup?
For the Stanley Cup, I think Stanley's gonna take it again. It's his cup. I can't say the Vegas Knights because Danhausen cursed them, so
No.
I doubt they're gonna win.
How long does Eric think Logan Paul will be out for?
Probably until Money in the Bank. When he's gonna win Money in the Bank.
What is Money in the Bank?
October.
Oh. Okay, guys, till October. You heard it here first. Let's see. Who do you have taking the World Cup?
You know, I think we're all gonna be winners. I think the world is gonna win.
You want to name a country?
Ecuador probably.
Ecuador?
Yeah.
You're taking Ecuador, huh?
Yeah.
Really? Why is that?
As a team.
Yeah, like why do you think Ecuador's got it?
I just think, you know, Garcia really
Are you just trying to be racist right now, or just naming Latin names?
No, he's on the team.
Really? Do you have a?
No.
Wow, he's not even. Guys, I don't. Can somebody confirm that?
Yeah. They're that.
They're playing the Ivory Coast first, so.
Okay.
Okay, so you got. So you're riding with Ecuador then. So you got.
Yeah, I think Garcia as a forward is just.
Is there a Garcia on Ecuador?
Gen Z got to use ChatGPT for everything.
Siri.
First ChatGPT. Seriously.
See, guys, let's see if Eric's just being. See. Are you looking it up?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Is there a Garcia that's a forward on Ecuador?
If there is, man, you're fucking cooked.
I'm assuming there's not.
Just let me.
I'm assuming there's not.
Cross-reference my sources here.
Guys, how do you feel about Eric right now? I don't know.
Hang on. I guess what I meant when I said Garcia is Rodriguez. Because Kevin Rodriguez, the forward for Ecuador, I mean, born March 4th, 2000.
All right, you're done. You're done. All right, guys. Well, we found out Eric's a little racist towards Ecuadorians.
No.
Okay, just a little bit.
Christ.
Just
What are we doing?
thinks that you can just say Garcia and automatically get one player on their team. It's crazy. That is a pretty wild thing. Guys, we got Charles.
That's not awkward at all. Definitely not awkward.
Carl's here, guys. Definitely not awkward, he said, so that means it's not. Eric is a highlight. Yeah, that was pretty funny. Who do you have?
What's going on, guys?
We were just talking to Eric about the World Cup, where
Yeah.
he made some questionable comments about players on Ecuador.
I can imagine.
Who do you have winning it all?
Knicks in 5. I don't know. What are we talking about?
Well, Knicks in 5, but for the World Cup. It's also, that starts today.
Who cares? No offense to soccer fans.
The world.
But,
More
yeah, and
people.
actually, no offense to the world. I know more people care about it. But guess what? They'll get their shine next week.
What's the
This
next
tournament is going on for a month.
Yeah.
So on the very first day of it, I'm supposed to be like, yes,
All
I'm
right.
all about this.
No, that's
when
not-
the NBA finals are
You
still
see what
going
I deal
on.
with, guys? You know, see what I deal with? It's like, I didn't even say it's all that. I just asked
Believe
a
me,
simple question.
I love World Cup. I'm going to watch games on TV because I can't go to the arena because the tickets are ridiculous.
Guys, we had a conversation about this. You got to watch the show today.
We need FIFA to come
This guy's unbelievable.
to their senses. Please,
This guy's unbelievable.
lower the prices for the fans.
That's true. That's true. That's a good point.
I went and so I was looking just for giggles to see if I wanted to go to the U.S. game, if I were going to go to the game tomorrow, U.S. Paraguay. There are tickets available. What I found most shocking is a lot of the stadium is sold.
Yeah.
But there are still a lot of tickets available. It's a massive stadium.
Yeah.
Nosebleeds, $1,100. $1,100. And it's not a matter of whether you can afford it. Yes, because this morning, some people around here thought they were real cute. Hey, kiki. No, well, you could go, Charles, if you want. It's not the point.
You can.
It's
though.
not whether I can afford it. It doesn't make sense to spend that kind of money on that. Just like, yeah, could I have gone to see a Knicks game in the Garden? Probably. But does it make sense to spend that kind of money? No. So I'm not going to.
Would you have thrown an egg at Victor Wembanyama?
No. Those people don't represent real New Yorkers. It's BS. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They did. They definitely did.
Yeah.
Because that's what they didn't just get a game, they got a lifetime. They got history, they got a lifetime experience that they will never ever forget.
That's true.
I also had that, I just wasn't in the arena. But it was much cheaper.
All right.
I mean,
now-
yeah, Wu-Tang. You got to see Wu-Tang?
And I got the Woo.
I mean, if not for Ghostface Killah, they probably not
I'm
have
gonna
won
actually
one.
say it wasn't just Wu-Tang playing at halftime that sparked the Knicks. It's because I played Wu-Tang very loudly in my car at halftime.
I think I heard Mike Brown bring that up, actually, in the
Yeah,
post-game.
he
the
shouted
huddle.
me out.
Yeah, he
shouted
did.
me out.
He did.
So let me ask you a really
yeah,
important
so anyway.
question. Who do you have Mexico versus South Africa this afternoon?
Mexico?
Correct answer. Correct answer.
Oh gosh. All right.
Are you
What
gonna
else
are you
we
gonna
have
come with
going
like a
on?
little cap on?
Anybody in the
championship
booth
cap?
there want to chat, talk, nothing? We doing a show?
They asked you to dance earlier, so you could do that, like a Knicks win dance, like a little
We haven't
victory
won
dance.
yet. We haven't won yet.
Well, you won last night.
Yeah, you guys. Yeah, we're gonna do the show.
People are saying Taylor Swift isn't a real
But
Knicks
now I
fan.
got to address this nonsense. What is this about me dancing?
Yeah, they said that you were gonna dance. They wanted you to dance.
Be no dancing.
Why not? Give the people what they want, right?
Not always.
Your loyal fans.
Not always.
Maybe just like one move. Bust down
Nope.
like one move.
Nope.
Like
There's
even
nothing to
wanna,
dance about. We didn't win.
you know?
We won a game,
No.
as my good friend Steve pointed out. If the Knicks don't win the series, tomorrow night is kind of like, yeah, it was cool, but
Tomorrow night.
I mean, last night
Oh.
is like, yeah, it was cool, it was great, it was historic, but you didn't win the whole thing, so it doesn't matter. Steve made the perfect analogy. Those of you who are old enough, the 2001 New York Yankees right after 9/11. They get in the World Series. Everyone's cheering for New York. They get down 2-0, and then they have historic comebacks, 3 games in a row at Yankee Stadium. Everyone's on board. It's great. You're like, this is it. Of course, the Yankees are going to win. It's 9/11. It's New York. It's America. It's great. And then they lose in Arizona. Stop looking at me, Dylan. Dylan's like, that's right, Diamondback speech. Yeah. And because they lost, those amazing comebacks at Yankee Stadium are kind of forgotten.
They lost to the D-backs?
And when I see those games at Yankee Stadium, like they play them on cable every now and then, I can't even watch it because I know that
They never.
ultimately they lost the World Series. So
Do you think that you guys deserve to lose after
I went,
assaulting?
which one of those games did I go to? I went to game 2 in Arizona.
Oh.
And we lost. The Yankees lost.
How do you feel about the narrative online that people say the Knicks deserve to lose now after their antics, the fan antics? It's not my words.
I love it when Luka thinks he's slick.
It's not my words.
He's slick when he goes like, the narrative online, meaning
It
the
is.
narrative in his head, and this is his rationale for
I'm
talking slick
neutral.
to me.
I'm
Let me tell you
neutral.
something. There's no narrative
neutral.
online about that.
I'm neutral.
The only narratives
Are
online.
you kidding me? There's no narrative about
the
that
only
online?
narratives online, unless you are in San Antonio, everybody wants the Knicks to win.
I implore you to go. Let's go look.
Except for San Antonio and Haterade Beckerman's office in there. Anyway. Or what party? Oh, that's
We're
what
saying that was her
that's
bachelor
what
party.
the zero bond thing was?
Yeah, and the game.
And the game?
And the shirts and that's the online speculation.
It'd be a very small
I know.
bachelorette party. There were
Yeah.
only her and the Haim sisters.
Yeah, Haim, Mariska Hargitay.
And
Scooter
but
Braun.
Mariska wasn't part of the group.
Who thought-
Mariska arrived not wearing one of those
That's true, yeah.
T-shirts, and then they went and got her one.
Who thought Scooter Braun would be at Taylor Swift's bachelorette party?
Who?
Who thought Scooter Braun would be at Taylor Swift's bachelorette party?
That was a very odd coincidence. We're going to talk about that. That Taylor Swift is seated on the floor at the game last night, as seen throughout the game, but not necessarily seen, unless you were looking for it, that Scooter Braun was in the section behind her, in the suite section. It's just weird that he would end up being in line of sight right behind her. Like,
That is crazy.
what are the chances? Probably, it's a full section, so she's on the floor. He wasn't. Yeah, something like that. In very good seats in a suite section, but you know.
That was crazy.
I can't even.
Sorry.
Yeah, it was. But yes,
People are
strange
discounting the fact that
strange
that was
coincidence.
that was an awful shot by Brunson. An awful shot. Very lucky win.
Why do?
'Cause that was one of the
This is me
worst.
ignoring your slick.
One of the
slick
worst
talk.
shots.
Why is Avery
That you would
Wilson
take in that moment.
Anthony?
It's a good luck charm. Yeah,
But they lost Game 3.
doesn't matter. They didn't blame that on him. It's not on him.
Still a good luck charm, even if they lose.
Yeah,
Okay.
he does it all the playoff games. Then Avery Wilson.
Jordan Woods
singing.
also had her good luck charm. She had her bag. Remember, she
had her
couldn't
bag
bring her
back.
bag during Trump night. That was
That's
a
right.
big one
Jordan
too.
Woods' bag was back. We had
They-
all.
was it- didn't
we
they
had all
say it was
sorts
the
of- all
same
the right
security?
good vibes.
Yeah.
We had Taylor and the Swifties with us. We had Jordan's bag. We had Avery Wilson.
Seinfeld.
All of that.
The Knicks are public enemy number 1 now. The internet wants you guys to lose.
Anyway, I'm going to talk about Taylor Swift's, the other thing that she's doing in Madison Square Garden. Yeah, the whole game was sort of like a dress rehearsal because she's having her big wedding event in the Garden. And we found out something about her guest list that we're going to be talking about. We are also going to talk about Carmelo Anthony's case.
Oh.
I tell you guys, I struggled heartily with this case last night. Like, looking up a lot of things about the testimony and just trying to see if there was some impropriety, what is it? What was unfair about the trial? His parents, Carmelo's parents, have spoken out and they give some detail about one of the things that they think was completely unfair about the trial. So we're going to play that for you, and we're going to talk about that. You know, how do I put this? I'll be the first person to say that there is horrible inequity in America when it comes to race. That's not to say that every single time that something happens that it is race related. And I didn't see anything in the testimony that I've read about anyway, in the testimony itself that had anything to do with the race. In fact, what I read is that both Carmelo's attorneys and the prosecutors told the jurors this incident had nothing to do with race. So where race does come in, some people feel, is because the jury did not have any black people on there were no black jurors. I said it was going to be a problem the day they announced that. So, but we'll hear what the parents have to say about it. What else do we have going on? Congressional baseball game last night?
Yeah. Sure, you tuned into that for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Not so much the game, but Charlie and Jacob were there.
Yeah.
And did they put them on the Jumbotron? That shot of them behind the...
I think that was televised?
Oh, was it on
I think
C-SPAN? Yeah, I think it's usually on C-SPAN. That's what it was. Because Charlie, last night, I'm in the middle of watching the Knicks game, and then Charlie texts me a photo of himself and Jacob sitting. Yeah, they had great seats. Look at these guys. They're right behind the... I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nats Park. Beautiful stadium.
But the interesting thing about the congressional baseball game was what
In DC.
his conversation with Nancy Pelosi,
There wasn't a baseball team before the Nats.
who I was unfamiliar with her dietary customs. Very strange for a 80-something-year-old woman. Or she is 80, right? I hate to say someone's 80 if they're like 86. All right. I hate calling someone in their 80s if they're in their 70s because I think it makes a difference. So Harvey's told me anyway. Daniela, where am I sending this? Oh, all right, let me send it to whatever. Is that whatever.com?
a.m. They shut everything down. They opened back up at 1 a.m. and everyone left. But we drove all the way down there for that. So we're we'll just wait. There were so few people in there. They had to open up the stadium and gave free tickets to college students and shit. So it was just people just rushed down to the front.
That's awesome. Go Nats.
Yeah, they lost.
Nats have they're in the wild card right now.
Who?
Nationals.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares. You know how long
I care.
You know how
I
long it's
care.
been since I've looked at the baseball standings, since I've looked to see if the Yankees won a game? I don't care right
Well, you're a fake fan. That's okay.
now. Devin eating? That's
The
weird.
entire chat was talking about that.
That's so weird that Devin's eating.
I could quote 7 different chats of Devin always eating.
Lunchtime when we filmed this.
Mm-hmm. What's your excuse? What's your excuse the rest of the day?
Always eating.
When are we doing that challenge again? All right. Let's see. What are we starting with? The wedding. Yes. Be a little false tease of sorts. Who's on this? Yeah, this guy is he's rage typing. Yeah.
Where?
You bring the chair over.
Okay.
Just shove him out of the way.
Brendan, can I sit there for a second?
This is not the guy you want to
I
ask
know,
to.
but-
Brent's over here like
I know,
firing away at his
firing
keyboard,
off.
and then you had the nerve to ask him if he can move. Wow.
Tell-
Contract did not say I was partaking in musical chairs today.
Your convo with Eric Sinsley can wait.
Damn. All right. Welcome to TMZ Live. Last night in Madison Square Garden was magical, not just for Knicks fans, but for Taylor Swift and Swifties, where, yes, the Knicks and the Spurs were the focus of the evening, but even the TV cameras, every time something good happened, there would be a shot of Taylor Swift. Like NFL fans were complaining about this a couple seasons ago. Well, NBA fans got a taste of it last night because she was sitting right there courtside. We'll get to her performance, we'll say, at the game in a moment. But really, that game was kind of a dress rehearsal, you might say, because there's something very big coming up in less than a month at the Garden. That is Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's wedding. And we have found out something about this wedding and who's going to be going. Remember, we told you that it's going to be anywhere from 1,000 to 1,200 people who are at the Garden for this event. And when we got that number, we were like, gosh, how many people do they know that many people that well? And the answer is they don't. Well, maybe they do, but we found out that a lot of the people who are going to be at this wedding aren't necessarily all the famous faces that you know that they are friends with. We've told you about some of the celebrities who are going, but there are more people, a lot more people who will be there.
Yes, and people that are actually confused as to how they got an invite, because a lot of these people we're told are normies. So
But we say that in the nicest way.
Yes,
It's
in the nicest way. These
just
are
meaning they're
people-
not famous people that you would
Right.
recognize their faces.
Look, we're comparing to the wedding of the year last year, Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez.
Right.
Every noticeable, recognizable person was there. But for this one, we're going to get a mixture of big celebrities, which of course are their friends, but also people that made some kind of impact in either one of their lives throughout their career or throughout their life. So you can expect, theoretically, like the girl that did Taylor's hair for this music video in 2014 that Taylor had a great interaction with and remembered her when wanting to invite people to her wedding. So these are
Maybe
kind
the
of
person
people,
that they bought flowers for, that Travis got the flowers from for the engagement, right?
Yep, or Taylor's teacher that made an impact on her in her childhood. So those are the kind of people we're going to see at this wedding. And I think when people think of a wedding, they think of you have to be very close to get an invite because weddings usually are expensive. But for her and for him, it's
and usually you have some finite space, like a hall somewhere that you're renting out or something.
Right.
They're renting out Madison Square Garden.
Right. For them, money is not a factor.
Space and money, not factors. Obviously, the Garden holds 20,000 people. They're going to be much smaller than that. I think just on the floor alone, I read for a concert setup is 3,000 people that are on the floor.
Wow.
So there's going to be plenty of room in there for
Definitely.
whatever it is they are planning, and we know that it is going to be elaborate since they rented it out for multiple days to set up.
Yeah, there's several
have
days
the event.
before to, prepare for this big event that's going to be happening on July 3rd in New York City at MSG, and then also a day after to strike the set.
So the people who are the quote-unquote normies who are going, are they getting some sort of printed notification?
It doesn't seem like any actual invites have gone out. We're told that Taylor and Travis and maybe people in their team, they're making personal calls and saying, hey, hold the date July 3rd, something's happening then. And of course, you're gonna make room for Taylor and Travis's wedding.
So there is no actual golden ticket that's being handed out.
No golden ticket. I like the
But
Willy
it feels
Wonka.
feels like a Willy Wonka situation, right?
Yeah.
If you were to get the golden ticket.
Don't you wish you crossed paths with Taylor? Just one moment you could have scored that invite.
I would rather be at the Knicks game.
Oh, Charles.
No offense to them.
Hi, I'm Marielle from New York, and I hope that she gets to have this giant private wedding of her dreams because her life is always on blast. But the one thing that I want us to see is for our New York girl to have a New York moment. I don't want to see this in Vogue. I want to see a classic New York Times wedding profile, and I really want to see the dress.
Huh. I think the Vogue thing is probably going to happen. And you'll definitely get to see the dress. I just don't. The one thing when we found out about the garden, are they going to actually shoot it? Are they going to is she going to do a film? I mean, well, you'll definitely get to see the dress. I can't say where it's going to be, whether it's Vogue or New York Times or something like that, but you'll get to see it.
Do you agree with that?
Hmm. What are you talking about? Rich Paul's the greatest. Rich Paul's the greatest. Can you just send me that? Just Slack me that clip there. Yeah. Where are we going? Oh,
Rich Paul and Max Kellerman together on one thing sounds like. Yeah, that sounds like the worst combo.
ba-na-na, ba-na-na, ba-na-na. Start spreading.
I'll see this.
I'm leaving today. Want to be a part of it.
A lot of people seem to not care about the Taylor wedding.
What, Taylor's wedding?
Judy says, I do not care about her in
Come
this big
on.
wedding. Once this wedding is over, can we please stop hearing about it?
Well, yeah, obviously. Well, no, you'll hear about it for probably a good week after.
Bejeweled, people are so pressed about Taylor Swift. It's not fair that people can't be trusted but dress. Well, I don't know what that. Never mind.
Easy for you to say.
Don the Watcher, congrats to Taylor and Travis. That's nice. We bet her get to see her in the wedding dress. Charles doesn't pick up the ball. Astute observation, Robert. Oh, now he's gonna do it.
Really?
Now he's gonna do it. Oh, well, there you go. Nice.
Not in front of me, but yeah. Shout it out. What do you got? She does apologize. I disagree wholeheartedly. Yeah, I know exactly what she said. Right.
Monique said that she likes when you play with the ball.
What? Be right back.
He's gone. Amanda, I definitely can. Do you think the wedding will cost over $5 million? Probably. No question.
$3 million just to get the building for 3 days.
Oh, it's over 3 days. Oh, so
Well,
then
it's not 3 days, but
They've rented it for 3 days.
got it. So yeah, and it's $1 million a day, right? So
Yeah.
Okay, so no question.
Yeah.
I guess maybe probably a better question would be like 10 million.
Right. 10 million
Yeah.
might be.
Hi, Sean. How's it going?
Talk about
Let's see, guys. Let's see. Takes a village. Amanda asks you, Lucas, what do you think about the Atmos mini album? Did you listen to it? He said he didn't listen to it, Amanda. I'm sorry.
The song that I'm listening to right now is Cat's Eye and Islet collab. I think it's very, very well done. It's called Iconic by Mistake.
Iconic by mistake. That was 3 groups coming together to drop a song, guys.
You mean? Yeah. Wemby's had a rough time in America.
Wemby's
Yeah, life's real hard for him.
Wemby's public enemy #1.
All right, now the moment that everyone is talking about. Well, everyone in New York City and outside of New York City, you certainly have heard about it. The Knicks pulling off. In fact, hold on a second. Mike, get on up here. Come on, come on. I got to have Mike come on up here to do the greatest comeback in the history of the NBA Finals.
Yeah.
And as a proud Knicks fan,
Yeah.
we need to do this together.
It
was an amazing. They were down by 29 points. If you don't watch basketball, we'll just give you the context that being down by 29 points is impossible.
Yeah.
You don't generally come back. You put in your backups.
Right.
And you just say we lost this
Right,
game.
we'll get them next game. I swore off basketball. I swore off sports, Charles. I'm like, this is the last game I'm ever watching. I'm done.
I'm going to show you the text that I sent to someone where I said, I'm quitting sports after this. After the NBA Finals, I'm not watching sports anymore. I'm done. And I actually did, and I meant it. That was when we were down by 29.
And then
And then they come back. Yes.
It was
And
the
with an
greatest thing ever.
amazing, with 1 second left on the clock, the tip in by OG Anunoby, and then the Spurs couldn't get off a shot in the last second. So there was, I mean, there are always a lot of celebrities at Madison Square Garden for sporting events. The NBA Finals, you expect even more.
Yeah.
But last night was crazy. Every single shot, I mean, if you're ABC, the director of this, you're going, I can't pick. Like, show Taylor Swift. Show me Adam Sandler. Show me Jerry Seinfeld.
A bunch of different generations, Charles, right? You had older celebrities, younger celebrities. I mean, it was amazing. I've never seen anything like it. It was like a Super Bowl. That was the only thing I could compare it to, and you don't see that with basketball.
Yes, it was amazing. And as we mentioned, Taylor was courtside the first time she'd been there during the playoffs, and it led to a hot mic moment before the game. So the announcers for the Knicks, the radio announcers, one of them is a woman named Monica McNutt. And Monica does the color the color commentary for the game. Before the game, they're looking, and her partner looks down with binoculars and sees Taylor Swift is sitting courtside.
Right.
Now, they're used to seeing celebrities there, but you can tell he's excited that Taylor is there, and Monica, well, she had some questions.
Is that Taylor Swift down there?
No, I think Gray was just saying her name for no reason to distract me.
No, that's her.
Yeah, but where?
With that long ponytail. Ain't that her in the blue? Yeah, I literally was like, that's her. She's not a
I'm
Knicks
recording
fan.
it right
Get
now.
out of here, girl.
Yeah, that Tyler Murray, very excited to see Taylor
He's got
there.
a daughter, so he
he wrote his daughter, right. But Monica's saying, what's she doing here? She's not a fan.
She's got a prime seat, Charles. I understand Monica saying what she said.
Yes, but there's some evidence that Taylor actually is, and believe me, the Swifties let Monica know this once that clip ended up online, and they came for her. So this morning, we got Monica McNutt in New York City and asked her, what do you have to say to the Swifties, who pointed out Taylor has been to Knicks games for years.
Yes.
This was the first time during the playoffs this year,
right?
But
Well,
she's
at
been
home.
before.
She went to the Cavs game.
That's
remember
right,
that.
in Cleveland.
against the
with
Knicks.
Travis. But this is what Monica said.
I read some of your comments, and they are coming for you in the comments.
Swifties, I appreciate your passion. I said what I said. And here's the deal. If I'm wrong, I am wrong, apparently, because she's got an OG Amari Stoudemire jersey. I literally just did a piece on Celebrity Row. I've been with this organization for 5 years. I know these folks. Ben Stiller, his wife, Christine, like Spike Lee, Fat Joe. Like, I had not seen her here this year or last year. And we just saw her in Cleveland with her fiance. Obviously, Travis supports the Cavs. She didn't have on any Knicks paraphernalia. So I did not know of her Knicks loyalty. But shout out to T Swift. Like, we could be united in orange and blue. Like, it's fine.
Exactly. We can all be united.
Yeah.
Under orange and blue skies. It's
Perfectly
fine.
handled by Monica.
I thought that was a nice. There are some people who feel that wasn't an apology.
Right.
She's saying I never saw those photos of her with a
She's
Knicks
not
jersey
giving
on
in,
before.
Charles, because of the hate from the Swifties. She says, hey, if she's actually a fan, I stand corrected.
Right.
Perfectly handled.
And there you go. So that's how you apologize. Now,
that's the way you do it.
There was something else that happened, talking about bringing people together inside the arena. So Taylor is sitting courtside.
Oh, yeah.
Someone pointed out at a certain angle, you can see that just a few, I don't know, probably 12, 15 rows behind her was seated her old nemesis, Scooter Braun, with his girlfriend, Sydney Sweeney.
Right.
By the way, this might have been, I think it is, as far as I've seen, Sydney Sweeney's first ever Knick playoff game.
Right.
And that's the game she went to.
Right, not too bad of a game to go to.
Yeah. So people thought like, oh, look at that, you know, Taylor's sitting on the court and Scooter has to sit behind her. It's not really how it works. Yes, he was physically sitting several rows behind her. But what a coincidence.
Right. And he's got season tickets, Charles, so, and those are his tickets, so he was just sitting in
I think his
dad does. Right. So it's not like they were like, oh, Scooter, you're way less of a celebrity than Taylor Swift. That's not what happened here.
The fact of the matter is Taylor gets invited. All the people who sit courtside get invited by the Knicks.
Those are
and
not tickets
the
you
people
buy.
where Scooter is sitting, they actually have to buy their tickets. And his dad was there, so we went and enjoyed the game.
Awesome moment for them. Taylor and Scooter didn't talk, but
they
you
didn't
wouldn't
talk.
expect them
And by the way, last night, only thing anybody cared about was the Knicks winning.
Right.
They did not see each other. I'm sure Scooter would not have had a problem. My point is, let's not tear people apart.
No, right.
Today we're bringing everybody together.
Right.
Now, there is one exception.
Wemby?
Before we wrap this up. Yes, Wemby, when he was after the game last night.
Yeah.
There were some people in New York who did not treat him very well, hurling eggs at him. That's messed up.
Yeah, you can't do that.
That's messed up.
No.
That shouldn't be done.
No place for that.
Those people don't represent real
Not at
New
all.
Yorkers.
Right.
Just like earlier this week, we saw people who were fighting in the streets.
Right.
It's not what it's about, man.
No.
It's a basketball game.
Right. We celebrate. We have fun. You don't need to throw eggs at the other team's
And
star
when this
player.
is all said and done, no more sports for me.
Right.
I'm
Yeah,
done.
that's it.
Destiny Brushes out of New York. And New York has been crazy. New York has been insane right now. We need to let the Knicks win every year. It's just been like a city of just brotherly love, a mix of Gotham and just craziness, but also like all of the celebrities there. I speak for all New Yorkers when I honestly say we do not care if you're not a Knicks fan. We are united, like you said, under the orange and blue skies. I'm just happy that they're winning. Knicks in 5, unless you've got a Spurs jersey, because then it's like it's not probably working out too well for you.
Oh, don't, come on. Don't spike the football. I know I mixed sports there, sports metaphors. Don't spike the football. It's not over yet, and the Spurs are still in this. By the way, Mike, here's the text. Here it goes.
What is it?
Blank sports. I'm done after the series, no matter what. Woo! I mean, actually, I want to credit myself. That was the reverse jinx.
Crazy.
You did right.
So once
like,
I said
I'm
that,
done,
right.
and then we go on a run.
They
That's how you do it.
that behavior.
What?
I think you guys secretly love the passion of the Knicks fans showing out and destroying the city.
No, I don't. No, I don't. Actually, I really hated that. And
I'm just kidding.
I want to say that I want to chastise myself because I realized after that game the next day that I didn't highlight how awful that was, and I should have. I should have called out folks in my hometown for just awful behavior.
Jumping on cabs.
That's that's Philadelphia. That's what folks in Philly do.
Hey, they were beaten up on. You didn't see Patriots fans in the streets of Philly after the Super Bowl getting beat up. All right, that was
Yeah,
a new
you're beating up
reserved for the
police
new-
horses instead.
They didn't do that. My dad was there. He didn't see any horses get beat up.
We know that they punched a police horse.
Well, my dad didn't see
And
that.
I also want to say that doesn't represent all Philadelphians.
No.
But
Most? Just kidding. Just kidding.
Guys, Babs famously the other day, I was just joking around, you know, I'm like, oh, that's going to be New York doing their best Philly impression. He's like, let me tell you something. There's never been a time ever that New York has ever wanted to be like Philadelphia. All they have is a cracked bell and a few buildings. That's all they said. That's what he said. And it struck a chord with me. And it hasn't been the same since. It hasn't been the same since. And now, see, now he's dancing. Look at this. He's dancing. There you go. There's his dance. See? I told you he'd dance sometime.
He's doing my Fat Joe dance.
Yeah, can you do it one more time?
Fat Joe's, that's his Wemby
signature dance?
alien dance.
Can you do it one more time?
He does it to distract Wemby when he's shooting free throws. And guess what? It worked last night.
That's true. He did miss a couple clutch free throws. I know.
No, we do not.
I know. That would feed generations.
Let's see. What time did Devin send his
go Birds
snarky
Greeny.
ass?
Kath, no, we're great. Brandon, I know they shouldn't have thrown eggs. PA catching strays today. Simple, I know. It's crazy.
6:36, Devin. Nope. No time for that. No time for that, Devin.
On the watch, they did. They did indeed.
Yes. So the Jerry thing happened last night, and then we asked her, "Hey,
That was a
this
crazy
happened with
game,
Jerry.
man.
What do you?"
Crazy, crazy game. Barbara, I know. Babcock's funny, man. He got me. He got me with that. He stunned me.
Yes, he was walking out of the arena. It's like, you know what happened? Well, that was not the time. I'm done after this series, no matter what. Who? That was at 7 o'clock.
Achos.
Oh, I should share with you guys some of the texts that Derek sent last night.
I was in my feelings a lot.
Oh, he was totally apoplectic. He was just like,
What did I say? I don't remember. I was. No, Mike always. Oh, I don't care. Mike engages. They're not really for Charles.
all right, so here's the.
If they're not for Charles, he's in the group.
He's just on the thread.
So
Did I come out first?
here you go. Yes, you said first. Spurs are kicking the shit out of us. Got to try something new. All right, listen to Coach.
Can't play hero ball with Brunson. It's not working.
Derek says, insane. The refs at it again. No more goaltending in basketball, apparently? I'm honestly confused.
Dude, he had a floater in the lane.
Spurs are shooting the lights out, but the refs are fucking atrocious.
I'm trying to be balanced. They played very well this Spurs.
Could get really ugly. That's a love tap. Pathetic.
No, that was when Mitch.
That was when Mitch, yeah.
Mitch came.
So
out.
that was at.
And then when we won.
No,
Guys,
that
this is all one.
was all him.
Wait, none from Mike even during that whole thing?
Oh, there was one from Mike where he said if they don't cool off, we're gonna be get
Mike's my
cooked.
guy,
Yes,
dude.
if they don't cool off, we're cooked.
So
We get really ugly.
that's at 6:18.
Okay.
It's the last one from him, and then
It's like end of the first quarter.
at 8:30, Babcock says OMG, and Derek says holy fucking shit.
All in caps.
I didn't take caps off, dude. Caps for life.
And then it was just going on and on.
Love fest.
I was saying, Wemby, you suck. And Mary's like, that's a bad message for Carter. I was like, fuck Carter, dude. I mean, fuck Wemby. Fuck Wemby is what.
Hey, with the language.
Sorry.
Sorry. Apologize for his mouth. All right. Something not so funny and happy that happened outside Madison Square Garden. I'm going to bring in Derek before we go to Ilhan's. Yeah. 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 Well, in all the excitement in New York City last night, one famous Knicks fan, Jerry Seinfeld, was leaving the Garden, elated, no doubt, at the Knicks' historic comeback, when a fan walked up to him and asked him a question that Jerry's been getting a lot when he's out in public. I'll explain why in a moment. But here was the question and Jerry's response, which has now sparked somewhat of a beef between Seinfeld and a member of Congress.
What up, Seinfeld? What up? Can we get a free Palestine? Can we get a free Palestine? Come on, give us one free Palestine.
It doesn't exist.
Yeah. So
he's nothing if not consistent. He's very outspoken on this issue. He's very, very pro-Israel. The vibes are very good, so he gives a laugh. I didn't expect him to say anything. I expected him to just walk.
I thought he would, when the person, and obviously the person asking the question
is provoking him,
is trolling him because they know this has been a thing at Jerry's live, at his stand-up shows.
He gets heckled.
He gets heckled. Someone will always stand up and yell "Free Palestine," and his response during the show has been like, "Well, it doesn't exist."
Yes.
Which has just incited more people, and that's why when he goes out in public, this is what happens.
It's inflammatory, though. He should have just said bing bong. I mean, the vibes were we were feeling so good about the Knicks victory. He was there with his jaw open on the telecast as he saw OG's tip in.
I thought he would just keep walking and not say anything. So that was his response last night. This morning, our TMZ DC guys were out and got Congresswoman Ilhan Omar. And we know that she has been very outspoken in support of Gaza, in support of the Palestinian people. And we asked her about Jerry's comment.
Jerry Seinfeld has been really horrific, a human being and an example when it comes to talking about the reality of the genocide that Israel has carried out. It is dangerous just as a human being to talk the way that he does. It's very disgusting, it's very disturbing, and it's very genocidal language that he uses. And people need to call him out for it.
What's your message to Jerry?
Be a human, care about other people.
Thank you so much.
And Palestinians do exist. They are real people. They are ethnic to the land in which they belong. And Israel is the one that is taking their land, not the Palestinians.
Well, therein lies the heart of the debate for
And he didn't say
eons
Palestinians
now.
don't exist. He said Palestine doesn't exist. He's careful with his words. Look, you're not going to get moderate views from either of them. He is very staunchly pro-Israel. She is staunchly pro-Palestine. This is where this conflict, using genocide and all the buzzwords and Palestine doesn't exist, from the river to the sea, all that kind of stuff. It's very inflammatory.
That was interesting. She said that, she asked, as if I assume that she knows that Jerry Seinfeld is Jewish. She asked Charlie, she said, he is Jewish, right? And Charlie said, yeah, I believe so. And she said,
she knows.
I would think that he would be more sensitive to a genocide, knowing what his own people went through, and saying that the words matter. And I think she's right about that. I would also say, and I wish Charlie had said to her, there are also words that can be used on the other side that are inflammatory about genocide when Palestinian supporters say, from the river to the sea.
This is not where you're going to find common ground. There's not going to be a productive discussion between Ilhan Omar and Jerry Seinfeld on this issue. It's unfortunate, but this is really the polar extremes.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know why I thought maybe she might say, I wish that, I could have a conversation with him. It's very clear she doesn't want to have one, and as you're right, I'm sure he doesn't want to have one with her either.
Yeah.
I'm Jess from the UK. I've seen headlines that Jerry shut down the streamer, but in reality, his reply is ignorant and uneducated. I will say that I don't think putting someone on the spot with a microphone is ever a way that's going to create genuine discussion. But I'd be more than happy to give Mr. Seinfeld a history lesson on Palestine, a place that most definitely does exist. And to the comment, he didn't say that Palestinians don't exist. How can Palestinians exist without Palestine?
Okay, fair point.
No thanks.
Yeah, I'm curious. Anybody got anything to say about that?
Yeah, quite.
It is just
Um,
that it's that issue that is, it's just never going to. I don't know. There's an unwillingness on both sides to have any conversation about it. And what Congresswoman Omar said about, Palestine very, very much is a place, and Palestinian people ethnically belong to that land and is theirs, and it is Israel that is stealing it from them. I have heard from the the other side of it, from the Israeli side, that it is their land and that it was taken from them, and yes, they have it now, but it's.
Stephen says that.
I don't know. Maybe Stephen can solve it.
Well, Stephen says that Palestine has never been a country at any time in history. The Bible says that she's wrong. Palestine doesn't exist. It's a factual statement. They're both corrosive. Let's see. Jerry never said Palestinians don't exist.
Well, that was an interesting point that Congresswoman Omar made. It was like, well, if Palestine doesn't exist, how can there be Palestinian people?
Yeah.
Oh, is the Sky Proof said that? Yeah, that's right. She's right. It was not the Congresswoman.
Israel's been occupying Palestine since '67.
And see, now you guys are, voicing your opinion about it, which is great. That's why we're all here. But I have no doubt, and I know you're just filtering it, I'm sure that as soon as someone says their opinion about it, there's 5 people going after whoever.
Not really. I'm really not.
Good.
Like, I'm just.
So there's civil discussion going on?
Yeah, people are just talking like nobody's really going at each other right now. I'm just reading down the list.
Right.
Krista says that nothing actually exists and that we all live in a matrix.
Okay.
Stephen again with.
And then there's that.
Palestine. Stephen said Palestine as a country has never existed. Therefore, free Palestine is a double negative. Yeah. Crystal saying Palestine does exist. Israel took their land. Israel is just occupying Palestine. Miss Princess says he can't tolerate her. I'm assuming she's referring to
Congresswoman.
Open everything. Are we going to talk about? Oh, Luke Stack with a. Are we going to talk about the Taylor Swift wedding guests?
You missed it. You missed it.
Miss Mo Money says Israel's trying to control everything. Does Rebecca with another existential? Does anyone really exist? We know the right. We know the right have. We know the right have non-existent brains.
All right, it's getting a little heavy.
Yeah, it's getting.
I was looking for a solution, and none of you guys have a solution. So.
No. Now people are starting to go with we're living in a hologram and we're living in a computer.
What if we did?
That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm. What happened?
All right, guys. Well, I know, guys, let's be nice to each other. Let's be nice to each other in the chat. All right, everybody is entitled to their opinions. Are we talking about the literally? Yeah, Amanda, that's true. A lot of opinions, no solutions. That's right. There's a Journey. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Being so friendly to each other and hugging. I'm not sure. Okay.
All right. Oh, I missed my mark. Well, Mackenzie Shrilla, the young woman who is serving a life sentence for the murder of her boyfriend and also their friend Dom. She was featured, serving a life sentence for the murder of her boyfriend Dom and their friend Davion. and was featured in the Netflix documentary The Crash. We've been hearing a lot of her communications with her mother. All of her prison phone calls are recorded. And in one of those calls, she complained to her mother that she's bored. That she's bored out of her mind because she has nothing to do in prison. And her mom said, well, isn't there work that you can do? She said they wouldn't give her a job. Well, Mackenzie either was wrong about that information, had the wrong information, or something changed in the prison, because we found out this morning she's got a job. And she will be putting in some hours working in prison, which is something most prisoners get a job. And it's a way for them to make some money to put on their commissary.
She can earn up to $24 a month is what we're being told. So
which doesn't sound, it's not a lot.
Not a lot, but that would go far away in commissary,
Right.
For sure. She actually had some concerns that they weren't going to let her, like you said, have a job based on her criminal charges, but that appears not to be true because she has the job.
Yeah, I never understood what she meant by that, by the way. Just that people who have been convicted of murder wouldn't get jobs?
I think maybe because her charges are a little more serious than some other people in the prison, that she felt maybe she would not be able to have access to
Got
jobs in
it. So
prison, yes.
is she not in a, she's not in a maximum security prison then, I'm guessing?
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah. It's called the Ohio Reformatory or something like that?
Yes.
So what's her job?
Her job, she's working in the food service, so she's serving food to the other inmates. Yeah.
Oh, so she's going to be in the cafeteria.
Yeah. She didn't do anything with food, so.
Well, no, she didn't do anything. No, food had nothing to do with her crime.
No.
You know what I'm wondering? Do they actually cook it, or is she just serving it?
I think they cook it as well, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, well,
yeah, you never seen Orange is the New Black?
No, I didn't.
Wow.
But also, I wouldn't assume that Orange is the New Black is everything is real in it.
I did.
You did.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here we go.
Hi, my name's Tony from Philadelphia. I can't imagine being in prison and having Mackenzie Shirilla serve me food, but she is the most entitled brat. I can't imagine this job is going to last too long. Her parents will probably find some way to get her money or get her help. She already thinks she's going to be famous when she gets out and is finding, I thought they said that she was doing jobs while she was in there. So she's just an entitled brat.
That is definitely what some people felt after watching the documentary and hearing some of her conversations while she's in prison. But, you know, the fact that she actually has a job now, maybe that will give her something to focus on instead of, you know, complaining about everything in prison, because you're in prison. I do think if you're in prison, though, you're not really concerned about who's serving you the food.
Yeah, you just want to eat.
Yeah, I think and it's not, from what I've heard, it's not like the food's so great anyway that you're like, I don't want this person serving it.
Yeah.
You don't care.
Shout out Tony from Philadelphia. She's been watching. She knows.
You can't say,
she knows.
Shout out Tony from Philadelphia, like.
Shout out.
Here's the thing. Pick a hometown. Which one are you claiming? Which hometown are you claiming?
Lived in different areas for different parts of my life.
Which hometown?
I call home Colorado.
All right, there you go.
But all
so
the
take
teams
back
I root
the
for,
shout out.
No, shout out Tony. Tony, you're the best. Go Birds.
Ridiculous.
All
right.
Let's see. Yep, see ya. Chat loves Tony. Trey Lou, Philadelphia, such a beautiful city, you're right.
Fun fact. Never been to Philadelphia.
You'd love it.
Never been.
I went out. True story.
Uh-oh. It was a true story.
Pat Burrell and Robert Person, both Phillies players.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
After a game once, they were
How we doing?
debaucherous. Let me tell you. It was great.
Wait,
there were tons of fun.
after a game in
Philly.
Now, how did you end up going on with Pat Burrell?
A high school friend of mine played for the Miami Marlins. And they were in Philadelphia. I was living in D.C., so I went up to Philadelphia, hung out with my buddy. He happened to be buddies with those guys, so we all went to an establishment we should not talk about here. and it was great.
Can I?
You're a big stripper.
Can I?
I'm not. I'm not.
What are you talking about? Nobody used those words. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. No, I'm not actually. I don't like them at all.
It was a brothel. Anyway. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. All right, I'm gonna one up you.
Yes.
I'm gonna one up your story.
Yes.
I had a friend in high school who played baseball.
Yes.
And he ended up playing in the majors.
Oh, with Babe Ruth. Ended up playing the majors. Okay.
Gets drafted by the White Sox.
Yeah.
He's pitching for the White Sox, and they send him to the Fall League in Arizona.
Yep.
And when he's there in the Fall League, one of his teammates is Michael Jordan.
Oh, wow. Cool.
This is when, remember, when Michael Jordan says he's going to play
for the
baseball,
White
so he
Sox.
goes to the Fall League.
Yeah.
And Mike knew that a bunch of us from our hometown in New York were there in Arizona. He's like, hey, you guys got to come out with us tonight with me and some of my teammates. We're going to go to this place. It's going to be cool. All right. Everyone goes. Michael Jordan's there. They end up in a back room playing poker with Michael Jordan.
Did you meet Michael Jordan?
I was out of town that weekend. So I missed, so I come home.
I was going to call BS because I've known you for 17 years, and the fact you met Michael Jordan would have come up every day for 17 years.
So I come home from, I think I had gone to San Francisco that weekend, and I come home to Arizona Sunday night, and I was like, hey, what was going on this weekend, guys? And they're like,
and
they all just looked, they all turned and just looked at me, all the guys I lived with in his house, and they're like, you really messed up.
Yeah.
You really messed up.
Yeah.
And they told me the whole Jordan story. I'm like,
that's rough.
Damn it.
That's rough.
Yeah.
Got fun in San Francisco.
Shut up, Devin.
That's where you was.
I was. I was.
Devin, you are
You're such a troll, man.
Put in the shame room during these things.
A troll. All right. The woman doing the interview, Mimi Brown. Mimi Brown for the Breakfast Club, and Carmelo's parents. Kayla and Andrew. All right, now to the fallout from the Carmelo Anthony verdict. We told you, of course, that he was found guilty of murdering Austin Metcalf during a track meet back in 2025. Now, Carmelo Anthony's parents have already said that they intend to file an appeal. In fact, their lawyers have already filed a notice with the court. They've not actually filed the appeal paperwork yet, but they've informed the court that they are going to be filing an appeal of this verdict. We talked about it here, and we talked to one of the supporters of the family yesterday, and I'm really struggling with this case in general to figure out where exactly something went wrong. There's been a lot of talk about race. People who feel that that Carmelo was basically railroaded in this case because he was a 17-year-old black man at that point. He is now 19, but his parents said something here that opens a window at least to hopefully understanding where they think things went wrong. Both lawyers, I should say, the prosecutors and the defense lawyers told the jury race had nothing to do with this case, with the actual incident. So where does race come into it? Well, it has to do with the jury. And this is what Carmelo's parents told Mimi Brown, who was interviewing them for the Breakfast Club. Here's what they had to say about the jury and the jury's reaction to some of the witnesses.
Was there at any point that you felt the outcome was heading in this direction?
No. Everybody lied. Look at the report. Everybody was called what? It's perjury. That everybody did. Basically just did it with no, and they never was called out on it.
All of the witnesses' statements and stories were inconsistent. So we thinking that the jury is going to notice that. But they already had their mind made up when they sat in that courtroom. Their mind was made up already.
So it sounds like they're saying that the jurors, none of whom were black, there were Asian and Hispanic jurors as well as white, but that they didn't get these inconsistencies. And again, they're alleging the inconsistencies. I don't know. I wasn't in the court. But that the witnesses had inconsistencies. And if that's true, that is something that should be highlighted. But it's this. I don't know if that's necessarily on the jury.
These parents are clearly grieving, and so you want to give them their due to find problems with what happened in the case. And I totally take them at their word. They saw these things. There are inconsistencies between witnesses in every case, and you do rely on your counsel to point out those inconsistencies and the jury to pick up and make a ruling that's consistent with it. I don't think that it's again, parents are going to grieve, and I got that. I don't think it's fair to look at the jurors and just say, because they didn't rule the way we wanted them to, they therefore didn't consider the inconsistencies. Lots of things happen in jury deliberations rooms. They are anonymous. They are quiet. They're private for a reason. We don't want every one of their decisions being hyperanalyzed. But the jurors heard all this information. Their lawyers, if they have problems with the
it sounds like they do have problems with the representation that they had as well. And I know they've said that the appeal is going to be filed by different attorneys.
Yes.
So they clearly have issues with their
Very hard to overturn criminal convictions on appeal. Very hard. Happens very rarely, but it does happen. So it's going to be a long road for this family.
Hi, my name is Lisa, and I am from Virginia Beach, Virginia, by way of Philadelphia. And I have to say, as a cultural commentator with her ear to the streets, a lot of people agree with Carmelo's parents that this case did not seem right for two main reasons. Obviously, for the racial makeup of the jury, I think you have to call into question that if you wanted this trial to be beyond reproach, from the beginning, why not insist that the jury be more racially diverse, especially in a city where 10% of the population is Black? In addition to that, a lot of people, from what I'm hearing out here, is giving a strong side eye to Carmelo's attorney and really saying that, I don't know if he graduated from the Scooby-Doo School of Law, but the defense that he launched seemed to be lackluster at best. So I have to push back strongly on the fact that I do not think that the parents are grieving because the case did not go their way. I think that the parents are grieving because I think a lot of people, me being people, called it from the beginning that this very same situation and this very same verdict would be delivered.
Yeah, I mean, as far as the makeup of the jury, that is partially on Carmelo's attorney, that they have to fight for that when they're making in the jury selection process. And you're right, prosecutors are just going to try to put on whoever they think is going to win the case for them. That's their job, and that's the defense attorney's jobs. And it sounds like they do have some serious issues with the defense that was put on for their son. Yeah, that is an excellent point. Wow.
That looks sick.
Go back
like a
to
spaceship.
Just looking at all the light rigging. Yeah. What's that, Brendan?
It's going to be cool.
Yes, he was tried as an adult.
That's going to be super. I wonder.
I don't know.
So I wonder, though,
but I think it's more about in
in
Texas you can do that, especially the nature of the crime. That I mean, I don't understand the people like Jasmine Crockett, the congresswoman, who, when you say something like, he only stabbed him once, I don't get that, and I'm all for pointing out racial inequity in America, but to say something like that is, to me, is dismissive of human life. To say, well, it was only one stabbing. Doesn't sound right. That's not where we want to be. He stabbed him right in the chest, and actually they said that the blade cut through the ventricle of his heart, and that's why he died almost instantly. Yes, it's true. It's true. The way that I've read the testimony, the way it played out is that Austin and his brother tell Carmelo to leave the tent, and he doesn't want to leave, and they say, you got to get out of here. He's like, don't touch me. And they shove him once, and he says, don't touch me. If you touch me again, you're going to find out. Something like that. They touch him again, and then he goes to his bag, gets this blade, stabs him once, and and runs off. Yes, and and the witnesses said that as he was jogging away from the tent, he was very upset, and he was saying, like, I told them not to touch me. I told them not to touch me. Yeah, and that's part of it also. I think some people feel like, but the laws in Texas, and that's part of it. If you want to say that part as race plays a part, perhaps. I'm not familiar with that county in Texas, so just really upsetting it's obviously upsetting for Austin Metcalf and his family. He's dead. But it's also upsetting for Carmelo's family, who think that he didn't get a fair shake. So, in court. What's that? Please. Wait, do we have a microphone over here? Here, go ahead.
I think not to defend and not to minimize Austin Metcalf passing away and the loss. I think what Jasmine Crockett was trying to say was basically the one stabbing with the charge he got, what he was convicted for. I think they were saying more so with one, him being a minor, and one, it not being premeditated in the sense that he didn't stab him back to back. It
Well,
was
that's not
one
premeditated.
stab.
Premeditated is where the premeditated comes in.
Because there's an argument
the
of like.
premeditated comes in that he warned them, so he's saying if you do something, something's gonna happen. So he's already thinking, and then he went to his bag and got it out. So that's the premeditated part.
Right. And so I think that there was a conversation of why he wasn't, charged with manslaughter instead. And I think that that's where her argument was, well, there was just one stabbing, but they went, instead of analyzing everything, I think they went the full extent. And there just wasn't enough consideration, some people feel. And so, and we've seen, like you started off your statement, we've seen, multiple situations in our country. Times in our country where, people have been unprovoked and killed that were unarmed, and their killers have walked free. And so I think that there was just another side, and I think that that's what Jasmine Crockett was saying. That was my perception of it.
But I think I would say where we have to be careful is, while there certainly have been plenty of instances of crimes where clearly there was inequity based on race, you can't correct those wrongs by being unfair in this case. You've got to take each case and be fair with it.
And that's, I think, I was on the podcast yesterday, and that's exactly what I said. I just said, if we're going to be fair one way, let's be fair across the board. But let's be fair is my motive. And like I said, I would never want to minimize Austin Metcalf's life being lost, because that's the main point of this, is that there was a life lost, and that's the unfortunate part. But if we're going to be fair one way, let's be fair across the board. That's just what I wanted to say.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, Kay. Any opinions on what the family said? And what his parents
There's
said?
a lot of opinions, more so just on this entire situation. Black Beauty says right, manslaughter, not murder. Baby Girl 08 Queen says that's why you walk away. There was no reason to do that.
Sure. I mean,
if
yes,
you're
in hindsight,
carrying,
sure.
If you're carrying a knife, you're going to jail, which isn't necessarily true, but premeditated.
The weapon was legal.
Baby Girl, that's why. I mean, she's saying that's why you don't walk around with knives. It's a rough one.
Yeah, it was a small blade, like small enough that it was legally you could be carrying it around.
Let's see. No, he said we're good as long as you don't touch me. It's premeditated because he brought the knife to school.
That's not the premeditation, because you can have the knife. That doesn't mean that you have pre-thought out, I'm going to stab Austin Metcalf today. There's no premeditation for that. Premeditation, if there is, and clearly the DA felt there was, and that's why they charged him with it, is the fact that he tells them, don't touch me, you're going to find out. That means he's already thinking, if you touch me again, I know I'm thinking I'm going to do something. And then he goes to the bag. Now, lawyers can debate whether or not that's really premeditation, but
Judy says it doesn't matter what race you are, no one should kill anyone, and for him to say stab once, it doesn't matter, color should matter, everybody's lives should matter. So what if it's one stabbing or 1,000 stabbings that killed him?
yeah, that's the. But if there isn't premeditation, then yes, it's manslaughter. That's the debate. All right. What's up, Alexa? Hi. Nice of you to join us. I know you've just been hanging out all morning, not working.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to sleep in a little bit.
Yeah. I get it. I get it. I'm just kidding. He was working. This was something he posted. What is this? D1. Can you play this out for me?
A lot of the pro-life people are wishing death upon me and my wife, which is hypocritical. And a lot of them use God and Jesus as their weapon and their justification, but like, it doesn't matter to me because I'm not religious. When you start to use it as a weapon, then it becomes problematic. People saying go to hell, it's like, it doesn't matter because I can't go there. I don't believe in it. And I just can't imagine I'll be ending up in a human personified place that has fire and brimstone and a man with a pitchfork. Like, I just don't buy it.
All right. His wife's name's Ashley. Welcome back to TMZ Live. We've been talking a lot over the last week about influencers Ashley and Jesse Ridgway. We told you this is the couple that found out they were pregnant and through testing found out that their baby was going to be born with Down syndrome. They made the decision to abort that child. And they shared all of this on their social media channels, shared getting the test results. They shared the fact that they had made the decision to have an abortion. And they got the kind of responses that you would expect. A lot of people who, there were people who supported them and felt very sorry for them, and a lot of people who attacked them for making that decision to abort the child. So the fact that Jesse Ridgway keeps talking about this, I guess, is true to what they told us their mission is, that they are going to be completely transparent about all their decisions about their lives, and they're really not filtering much, if anything, because he is now talking about the death threats that they've been getting. When we had them on the show, they told us they'd been getting death threats, people who felt like they had killed their child and that they deserved to die. They had reported some of these things to the police. Jesse said he's now sleeping with a gun next to his bed because of this. But now he's addressing those death threats. And what he has to say here is probably going to inflame his critics even more.
A lot of the pro-life people are wishing death upon me and my wife, which is hypocritical. And a lot of them use God and Jesus as their weapon and their justification, but like, it doesn't matter to me because I'm not religious. When you start to use it as a weapon, then it becomes problematic. People saying go to hell, it's like, it doesn't matter because I can't go there. I don't believe in it. And I just can't imagine I'll be ending up in a human personified place that has fire and brimstone and a man with a pitchfork. Like, I just don't buy it.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes maybe it's time to stop talking sometimes. And I understand the concept of what he's saying. I totally get it.
Yeah.
But now you're going after, now he's just saying, all right, your religion is folklore, is bunk, and stop wasting your time spewing it at me.
Right.
I understand he wants to defend himself, but...
I think it's time for a break. I mean, I understand they keep harping on the fact that they're going through a very difficult time, which I understand is a difficult time.
Of course.
They put the news out there of what they went through, what they experienced. But I feel like they're receiving so much backlash that maybe it's time to just take a month off and then pick back up. I feel like them addressing everything is only digging them into a deeper hole of people just finding things to pick at, right? You could address everything that everyone's going to critique you for. But I don't know. I also have my suspicions. Again, no offense. I know they're going through a difficult time, but also every time they make these videos, they're making money off these videos
because
too.
They're monetizing their socials and
I understand that's what they do. They're these influencers, content creators, and there was a lot of controversy when they announced the news about the child. So
yeah, and I get your point.
I think people are looking at it from that standpoint maybe, and they're coming at him because of the initial controversy of, hey, you're just monetizing off of everything you're saying at this point.
Hi, I'm Sarah from Texas, and I agree with everything that they just said. The problem is that when they use the word normal in reference to a baby, and then they use the word glitch in relation to a Down syndrome baby, that's what bothers me. I know he's been doing social media since he was a teenager, so he knows exactly the backlash that he was going to get. The fact that he keeps talking about this, he's done a People's article, he keeps doing videos about this, he's inciting the word, the religious aspect of it. He is just looking for views, and I think that part is what really makes this disgusting to me.
that is a common criticism that they are getting at this point. I just, as Brendan said, maybe take a break just for a while, especially if these death threats are increasing, because ultimately you want your family to be safe. So. Yeah. No, I mean that's the reality is, and I think a lot of their critics are hip to that now. And when we had them on and asked why would you put this out there, and he's like, well, this is what we do, and sort of like the more you expose of yourself, the more you are literally opening yourself up to the world.
Yeah.
And that's some of that'll be good, but a lot of it's going to be bad also.
I think that's the thing with modern influencers. It's like this is just kind of expected. It's like I don't think. I actually think it would be weirder if they didn't post anything about it. Just because it's like
but
I'm
I think
grown up in this
everyone would
era.
understand at this point if they took a break.
But I mean, I just think like as for me growing up with like influencers being like this, the thing that they are, I've seen. I mean, not maybe to this extent, like this exact story, but where there's been deaths of family members of like people that work on their team, and they're still making videos talking about it. Sure, you get a lot of backlash and stuff, but you're always covering it. Like it's never been a moment where Logan Paul was the only one that I saw that did something where he filmed something crazy and really stood away for a while. But when it comes to like other tragedies and stuff, I feel like I think they look at it under the lens of I'm doing this for my fans, who's also a part of my family to go in, and that's I think kind of the justification.
All right. Millie Bobby Brown, Jake Bon Jovi. What's the asset here? I know I saw the photo. Baby. Oh, he's got the baby. He's got a bag. But what is the one she's defending? Is this the photo she's defending? So it's not the stroller. Yeah.
When did women become incapable of holding their own bags, car seats, and stuff? This stems from me holding all of my suitcases and bags and my kids, and people are like, your husband doesn't hold a single thing. And I'm like, because I'm 3 miles ahead. I have been planning this all night. We're all about empowering girls. And like, you got it. You don't need a man.
Yeah. Well, Millie Bobby Brown is strongly defending her husband, Jake Bon Jovi, from her own fans. who felt they needed to defend Millie's honor when they saw images of Jake and Millie. Looks like they're getting to go on a trip somewhere with their child. And they noted Millie's carrying the baby, as well as a couple of bags. And Jake seems pretty relaxed with his backpack. Now, I don't want to... When I look at that photo, I think he does have a backpack, so it's not like he's carrying nothing. But I get it. It's a bad look because her arms are full and she seems more distressed than Jake, who's just calmly saying goodbye to someone. But again, it's a photo, so you don't have the full context. And I think that's part of what Millie was saying to her fans when she went on Kylie Kelsey's podcast to address all the uproar over Jake.
When did women become incapable of holding their own bags, car seats, and stuff? This stems from me holding all of my suitcases and bags and my kids, and people are like, your husband doesn't hold a single thing. And I'm like, because I'm 3 miles ahead. I have been planning this all night. We're all about empowering girls. And like, you got it. You don't need a man. But then when I'm like, okay, I can carry my own things, people are like, oh, where's your husband? And I'm like, I can also do it on my own. Nobody knows my husband. My husband is the most polite, sweet, like, will do anything for me. But he also knows I'm capable.
You ever go through this, Devin?
Yeah, I have. So the photo, obviously a terrible visual, but this is absurd that she's having to address this. I mean, I'm someone who's all for being a gentleman and helping your wife out and holding the door open. But sure, I'm sure there are times where I'm sure they're traveling and you're getting out of a car.
I'm sure there are times where he's going to be carrying more bags.
Exactly. You can see a similar snapshot where he's looking like the pack mule and she's like on her phone.
Right.
This is one little second in time, and the fact that people are coming for him for this, I mean, it's absurd.
But if you were in that situation, would you be conscious of the fact that maybe I should take one of those bags because, and especially them being famous and that there may be
everything's going to be photographed. I mean, you should just be a gentleman and not be thinking of those things. But also, I ask you, what was he handling? Was he handling the travel lady right there? Or like he might have been handling something for the trip
himself. Now you're going too far in your defense.
Okay, sorry about that.
Sports.
Oh. World Cup. World Cup.
Ferdinand. Has the game started?
It has.
Oh, there goes all productivity. Oh, this is funny. A friend of mine asked me where I'm watching soccer tomorrow night. I'm not.
Come on, man. It's the world sport. Charles?
What was he talking
That
about?
was a dumbass play.
Fox just going for the layup. Kim K straight into Tim's. All right. No Skype. No Skype, Lucas. It's like, what, 10, 12 seconds? All right. In old New York. Yeah, he's chewing the hell out of that gum, man. Jesus. Ah, watch it all night. Actually, I did. Fell asleep with my TV on, just ESPN playing it all over. So something Kim Kardashian did last weekend during the F1 race in Monaco is blowing up in her face. And it might have seemed completely innocent to her at the moment. What she didn't realize is that she came off as kind of entitled because she grabbed a towel that belonged to one of the drivers, a driver who actually won that race, Kimi Antonelli. She picked up the towel as she was walking through the garage area to wipe champagne off her face after the celebration. Well, now a bunch of F1 fans are getting all over Kim. The video's gone viral, and they're all calling her out for thinking that she's, you know, the most important person in F1. She is dating the most popular driver in F1, but that doesn't mean that she gets a pass. Lewis Hamilton be damned. So now, Kimi Antonelli, that driver whose towel she took, well, now he's very, very upset with Kim Kardashian.
I was wondering, have you seen my towel?
George, have you seen Kimmy's towel?
No. Hey, have you seen my towel?
A video that his team, he drives for Mercedes, so does George is his teammate, George Russell, and he's not really pissed.
No, he's not.
He does not care, and they're doing something pretty smart, I think.
He's certainly in a great mood because he keeps winning. F1 has a major Kimi Antonelli problem right now. He's
winning the races.
He's an absolute superstar and winning every race.
But they need him to be known outside of
And
F1
what better
fans.
way than to capitalize on Kim K being in F1 now? And there was a lot of questions surrounding how she was going to be received. And I think she would have to basically present herself as an angel anytime she goes to an event because they're going to be watching her
Don't
every
touch
move.
anything. Don't look at anyone.
Now,
just smile and say hi.
If she would have just gone one podium over
Right.
and taken Lewis's, no one would have
It would
really
have been
said
Lewis's,
anything.
right, exactly.
But no, unfortunately, she took Kimmy's, and it was his big day.
I mean,
but-
maybe it had the
Yeah, they're
label
just having
Kimmy
fun.
on it, and she just thought it was, oh, they think my name's Kimmy. That's cute.
But every team needs to capitalize on this. Anything that they can do with Kim Kardashian, get in on it because she is the biggest thing. And
it makes you
dating
popular
the biggest
outside
driver.
of F1. Gets
Yeah.
your name out there. All right. It is your favorite time of the week. Tim is here with his rejects. What do you got, Tim?
All right, so when was the last time you've either been on a skateboard or ridden a skateboard?
I've never been on it for more than like 5 seconds.
Okay.
Because
well,
I'll fall off.
Yeah, I'm guessing you haven't tried this then. So this guy here, he's riding a skateboard. He's got the bar about 12, 13 feet in the air. And he goes right above the bar. And he's able to land it pretty clean. So
wait, how did he? What?
So there's a ramp that he goes off of.
I've never understood this about skateboarding. How do they make the board? I mean, see, after he goes over the bar, he grabs the board.
Right.
Why does the board stick to their feet?
Because it has grip tape. So I mean, it.
But still, the gravity.
Yeah,
all right. Okay.
Yeah.
That was impressive.
Okay, so I think we can all agree that we've all made sandwiches before, right?
Okay. If you're gonna, I cannot wait to see this. If you're gonna make a sandwich video, interesting.
Well, I'm guessing you haven't made a sandwich with your feet. So this guy here, he's making a full sandwich with his bare feet. It's actually pretty impressive. He take
This is. I'm sure this might be like a fetish for someone, but no.
I mean, can you agree
Not
that
even
it's
for
pretty...
myself would I use my own feet to make a sandwich.
What if
even
you
if
wash
I
your
could,
feet first?
I would.
I mean,
What?
it's just...
Unless you're telling me this person does not have hands.
He does have hands. He just wanted to show off. He can make a sandwich with his feet there. So.
Please move on. That's a reject for sure.
Okay, so say you're hiking and you decide you want to go bowling. You bring a bowling ball. Just check this out here.
Because that happens all the time.
Well, I mean, I guess you can call it hiking bowling. I don't know. So this person here rolls the ball down the slope there, and they've got a target down there, and it's probably almost
Something's
impossible.
about to get blown up.
And so the ball actually hits the target spot on. And I guess gets a strike there. But,
okay, that's impressive. I didn't see how many people missed.
Well, right, but I mean, hitting 1 in 1,000 is pretty good, I would say.
And
But,
there's no re-rack button there, so you got to go all the way down the
that's
hill and get
problem.
the ball.
Yeah, you get one shot at it pretty much. But
pretty much.
Yep.
All right, Tim.
All right, thank you.
Thanks,
See ya.
man. Making sandwiches with your feet. Ugh. Ugh. Dear Lord. Yeah, no problem.
The Pelos.
Oh, definitely, but not to me. I don't want to yuck anybody's yum, so to speak, but
I hate that saying. You want a yucky yum?
what are we doing, Nancy Pelosi?
The Pelos. The Pelosmeister.
What are we doing over here?
That's not true.
Oh, I didn't know where you guys were going. That's fine. Where are we doing it? This way? Or this way? Okay, lovely. There we go. Ready? Okay, a big first for our TMZ DC crew. Their first congressional baseball game. You know, this is the charitable exhibition game that happens every year. The Democrats against the Republicans. And Charlie and Jacob were on hand. I think they were doing more than just eating. Charlie actually sent me a photo in the middle of the game last night of himself and Jacob sitting right behind home plate. I don't know how they got such good seats. But they did do some work because Charlie saw in the audience Nancy Pelosi. So went over to the Congresswoman to talk to her about her dietary habits at baseball games, which kind of shocked me.
This is your last ever congressional baseball game.
As a member of Congress.
As a member of Congress. What's the best game you've ever been to?
Every one of them, because it's always so much friendship. That score doesn't matter. It's the friendship.
It is so much fun. Yeah, we've been really enjoying it. How do the Democrats get back in this game?
We were focused on winning in November, which we will do.
Do you indulge in the popcorn or the hot dogs?
I did. I just finished my popcorn.
Oh, yes, very good.
2 hot dogs.
No, you haven't.
2 hot dogs?
Hot dog a day keeps the doctor
Who
away.
has 2 hot dogs at a baseball game?
She does, and she has a hot dog every day. Not just at a baseball game, every day. It's her typical lunch.
She has 2 hot dogs every day?
Yeah, she has usually 1 hot dog. I guess, you know, she indulged at a baseball
She
game.
indulged at a baseball
But
yeah, okay.
this has been a thing for years. She gave an interview years ago after she stepped down from being speaker. And at like the very end of the interview, the last sentence, she mentioned that she was going to have her daily lunch of a hot dog with mustard and relish. So people have been fixating on this for years.
People always said that like there's too many nitrates and this, that, and
Yeah,
the other.
yeah, you're
in it.
definitely not supposed to eat that many hot dogs. I think you're actually not supposed to eat more than like half a hot dog.
But then you have to point out that Nancy Pelosi is, what, 86 years old? I don't know.
And she eats chocolate ice cream for breakfast.
Okay. All right. What's happening?
And Trump eats McDonald's all the time. The two of them, really, should sit down. He can have a Big Mac, she'll have a hot dog, and they should just wipe the slate clean.
Fair point.
I'm Shay. I'm from Pittsburgh, and I think that
Nancy Pelosi had a lot of optimism in their capabilities, and that just kind of fell short due to a lack of structure, and they just looked like they were really unprepared.
Wait,
So
are you talking about Congress or the game?
definitely the game, maybe a little bit of Congress too.
Yes, the Democrats lost 11-2. We'll see what happens in November. I almost did and then I remembered.
They said the preservatives keep her alive. Keep her alive
Apparently.
for longer.
Apparently.
Vanessa, I don't know how true this is, says Betty White apparently used to have a hot dog almost every day.
Huh.
I don't know if that's true, but if it is, maybe there's a link to long life.
I can't.
Maybe you should start incorporating a hot dog a day.
I can't. I don't enjoy hot dogs that much.
One glizzy a day.
In fact, my rule is I actually never eat hot dogs unless I'm at a baseball game.
It's a good rule.
Reserved for.
Not even like a barbecue?
It's a baseball thing.
Like
Nope.
a 4th of
Even
July
at a barbecue,
barbecue?
won't do it.
Really?
Nope. Nope.
So if there's a barbecue and they only have hot dogs there, you wouldn't have a dog?
I would eat before I went to the barbecue.
Wow.
Or after.
Okay. What's your how do you fix it up?
On the grill? Oh, how do I do my hot dog?
Yeah.
Very controversial.
What is it?
Just ketchup.
I'm with you. I like ketchup. I don't understand.
But you know what I've been thinking? I'm gonna try it with mustard also because I like my hamburgers with mustard and ketchup.
I like
so if
relish.
I like both on.
I like a relish. Good relish.
I don't like relish. I don't relish.
You don't relish in the relish? Nyuk, nyuk, nyuk.
All right. Dad jokes. For free.
Nyuk, nyuk, nyuk.
I have no idea what we're doing here. I mean, I read the lower third. Were they at the game? Well, we don't know if they were. What the? Huh. All right. So earlier in the show, we showed you all the celebrities that were at Madison Square Garden celebrating the Knicks' historic victory. But there were some celebrities who kept the party going well after the game. And I mean well after the game. I present Rihanna and A$AP Rocky, who I'm not sure if they were actually at the Garden for the game. Either way, they were celebrating with the people out at 3 a.m. on a public basketball court, just shooting some hoops. Let's go, Riri. Come on, she's got to hit it. She's got to hit it. Nice. Even she's shooting on the kids' hoop. But yes, those are the vibes in New York City these days. We will see if they can actually keep it going and win the championship. But yeah, A$AP Rocky and Rihanna, happy to join the party. We will see you tomorrow.
World Cup.
No World Cup.
Mexico's up 1.
No World Cup. Don't care. I mean,
The
it's
world-
great. It's going on.
World cares now.
It's gonna have
Knicks
to
have been
wait.
forgotten.
It's gonna wait at least until maybe Sunday might be my first World Cup game I watch.
Huh? Yeah, the Knicks have been
After
forgotten,
the-
unfortunately, already.
After the Knicks win on Saturday, hopefully.
Ooh. This is a good one from Crystal. Good
I'm
suggestion.
prepared they might not, though. If they don't win Saturday, then the next game is Sunday, Monday is Tuesday. What about Crystal? Oh, no, don't say it.
I'm not gonna say it.
I already know what it was. Nope. Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Don't kill my vibe, Crystal.
No, I'm not
kill my
gonna
vibe.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Do you have any closing?
Getting to know you guys.
Do you have any closing thoughts?
Closing thoughts.
Closing dance, perhaps. People still want a closing dance.
Gonna dance because, Knicks didn't win.
Well, they did.
Did not win the whole thing. I really meant it though when I said that I'm done with sports. I'm this close to committing fully that after the NBA Finals, I'm
Really?
taking
And on a high
a
note?
year off from sports. And I realize I'm taking a
It's a
risk there
sad
that
life.
the Yankees might have a great
Don't do that.
season, but I'm
Don't
gonna
do
have to
that.
miss
It's
it.
good to feel things.
Geno Smith
That's true.
might take the
You have-
Jets
yeah, you
to the
have-
promised land.
You have Geno to look forward to next. That's a lot. It's a very exciting.
I just
A lot of potential.
I realized last night it's again you're just attaching your emotions to something you have no control over.
Let it
It's
happen, man.
It's not healthy.
It's the beautiful thing about it.
It's not healthy, and I can't do it.
Just let it
So,
happen, man.
But you know, I'll talk amongst yourselves. Keep the party going.
Okay.
See you tomorrow.
Okay. Charles is done, guys. Everybody, go tune into the World Cup. What's going on right now?